Welcome everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. I want to thank you for being here, for supporting this business, this venture. I want to thank my hosts for being so gracious and so excited. Haven't they been amazing tonight? I hope that your wish list is complete after this and you get a great shopping spree. Now is an amazing time to book your own cooking class. So if you want to book your own class, book it before this event is over, and there's a whole bunch of extras that you're gonna get. So if you wanna reach out to me, we can talk about that, okay? It is about 8:35 right now, and I really want to show you exactly what I would be doing on any night of the week as I prepare dinner for my family. So I'm gonna start. I have like kind of a love affair with this beautiful little thing here, and I love it because it really does help me get dinner on the table fast. Epicure helps with the ease of cooking and giving me great ideas and doing things quickly. But honestly, if you want it done super fast, this is the way to go. What I have in here is just some cut up chicken. So I'm actually making a vegan dish tonight, and I want to show you what I do because I eat mostly plant-based at home, but my hubby and my son want the meat. So I've chopped up about 3 chicken breasts in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to season this, and I'm actually gonna do a little bit, half on one side with one seasoning, half on the other side with another seasoning. And I'll talk about these seasonings in a minute as well. This one is the SPG, big time new favorite. It is salt, pepper, garlic, and there's actually some parsley in there. So really it should be SPPG, but we're not gonna argue about that. And then some souvlaki, because this is my son's favorite. So this is a way to batch cook right here. This is something that I do all the time. I make up batches of chicken for him, and throughout the week, he eats this in many different ways. We add it to our dinners, like I'm going to do tonight, and put it on the side for those who want meat. And I put it on sandwiches for him, I put it over salads, and I just batch cook. And this lasts 3 to 4 days throughout the school week for him. And it's one time, one night, literally 7 minutes, and I have, a whole bunch of prepped stuff for him to add into his lunches throughout the week. Now I'm gonna talk a little bit about Epicure and a few of the things that we're gonna highlight tonight, and we'll get started with the rest. So if you don't know, Epicure is a Canadian company. We are a company that was started by a mom who wanted better choices for her kids. She wanted to make dinner quicker, and so what she did was she started blending her own herbs and spices into one jar. So on a Tuesday, when she wanted to make souvlaki chicken, she didn't have to measure out 5 or 6 or 7 different spices. And she started sharing her spice jars with them, and she would blend the seasonings for them, and she would say, all you need is 1 tablespoon of this, and you've got a complete Greek meal. And people loved it. And that is really how Epicure got started. And now we run off this direct sales model, so people like myself and anyone really can start a business, cooking from home, feeding their family, and earning a paycheck. And it really is that simple. Reach out if you have any questions on it. I'd love to have a no obligation chat with you. And it is 20% off joining this month. So we can chat on that. What I'm highlighting is I'm going to be making one of the meals from our 3 weeks of dinner collection. The reason I like to highlight this is because this is a great collection for people who are brand new to Epicure, as well as people who love it. This is all of our meal solutions in one mix and match collection. It comes with a meal planning guide, a digital meal plan. So it's online, you have grocery lists, you have Monday to Friday dinner ideas. What I love about this is you can try all of these 15 different meal solutions and really just find your favorites. We are 100% gluten-free, we're 100% nut-free. We have no preservatives, no colors, no artificial flavors. It's just whole foods. And I sort of like to say it's healthy food that's fast food, and convenient. So really Epicure has done the work for you with the base of a meal. And I find that's usually the hardest part and the part that takes the most amount of time. And because you need to find all those spices, you need to go to Bulk Barn, and you got like a million things in your pantry that you'll never use again. Even though you knew you only needed a tablespoon, you bought a cup just in case, I don't have that anymore. I literally have my Epicure meal packs. As long as I have a few veggies and some proteins in the fridge, I can pull out any pack and pretty much make any meal in about 15-20 minutes. Really, I could talk for hours, but I'm not going to. So I am using a couple of our amazing cookware items tonight. This is our Epicure wok. It is just fantastic. So I'm gonna cook in here tonight. So I've just got a little bit of oil in the pan there. In the bottom, I've got some water boiling here for my noodles. Although I look kind of fancy tonight with my lipstick on, this really is just, I'm not a professional chef. I did not know how to cook before Epicure came into my life. And so I just really love showing people how easy it is and how versatile, and you can really do whatever you like and nothing can go wrong. So this is our ceramic knife that I am using. I love this. It comes with a guard on the outside. Ceramic is very, very sharp. And I've just cut up some Chinese or Napa cabbage, and that's gonna be the base for my pad thai. And honestly, like I said, I just put in what my kids like, roughly chopped everything, and it's gonna go in that pan, in that hot pan, and we're just gonna stir fry everything together. What I love about doing the chicken and the steamer on the side is that it's actually done, and I can leave it there. I am going to check it. You always wanna just check and make sure that it's fully cooked. Your microwave, if you're using it in the microwave, will take a little bit different time than mine. It just depends on the strength. So I always say, start with about 6 to 7 minutes, and if you need more time, you just add 30 seconds. I'm using some tofu in the actual dish, and then the boys will just add the chicken in on top. So again, if I had my mandolin, I was going to use the julienne shredding section and shred my smoked tofu. For those of you who don't like tofu, that's okay. It's not for everyone. But I will say I've done many cooking classes where I used the smoked brand over the regular brand, and I've converted some people. So if you want to try tofu, go and find yourself some smoked tofu, and you can message me. And if you message me and tell me you hate it, that's okay. I don't care. Look at this. And one of the things that I made most recently that comes in the 3-week dinner kit. Most grocery stores have it, by the way. It's just hard to find during COVID. So once COVID is a little bit over, you'll probably find it a little bit easier, but it is usually in the vegetable section, kind of where the coleslaw and the other vegetarian products are. But look at this. So, and you can see this didn't even take me that long. Trust me, if I had the mandolin, it would have taken me even less time. But I made pulled pork with this. I promise you wouldn't even have known. It was so good. I made a batch of it with our pulled pork package. Just follow the ingredients on the back, but use this instead of shredded, like real meat. Popped it all in my steamer. It took 7 minutes and it was done. And I ate it for about 4 days in a row. It was fantastic. I had it on top of a salad. I had it in tortillas. I had it in taco shells. It was amazing. This is the key ingredient. So we're going to dump this into our bowl. These are our 4-cup prep bowls, by the way, and these are our smaller prep bowls. They both come with silicone lids, and I love this one in particular. We do all of our lunch bowls in here. I prep them for like 3 days ahead and put the silicone lid on and just stack them on top. And they're just great bowls. The small prep ones actually come with measuring marks on them. So I'm going to do 3/4 of a cup of warm water. Pop that in there. Then I need a little bit of soy sauce. And you can use whatever kind you like. If you're gluten-free, you can find a gluten-free one because, as I said, our ingredients are gluten-free. And I'm just gonna use my 3-in-1 spatula to mix that up and just let that sit until your veggies are ready to go, and toss it in. Toss the noodles on top let it sit for about 2 minutes, and you have restaurant quality pad thai. I like to squeeze a bit of lime in while I'm cooking, and it's just amazing. It's just amazing that I can make this and be able to make this sort of dish myself so easily. So that's it. That is the sauce. Just some rice noodles. I'm gonna pop these in. This is our 12-cup multi-purpose pot. And what I love about this is it comes with the, I don't know what you call that, the lid with the holes in it. So when it's ready, I can just pour it right out. I don't need a separate strainer. Dessert, and then we're done. I'm gonna show you how I make dessert in 3 minutes. Now, yes, you can bake these in the oven, but I am not a baker, and so I don't. But you can, of course. But I'm gonna show you how I do it in the microwave, and it will kind of blow your mind. So I am making our sweet banana bread, and I'm also going to make this vegan. Normally this would be, you would be adding 2 eggs into this mix. I'm gonna use some applesauce, and I only had strawberry, so I kind of think I hope that it's gonna taste good, but I don't really think my kids will mind. So what I've got to start with is 2 ripe bananas in here, and I'm going to use our amazing meat separator. I'm going to add in my applesauce, and I think the reason I don't like baking is because I don't like to measure. So I'm just gonna guesstimate 2 eggs. I hope it works out. I do have avocado oil. You add a little bit of oil, so it's 1/3 cup. And again, I usually put in a little bit less. So I'm gonna do 1/4 cup in my little prep bowl there. And then our dip mix. So this is what the batter looks like. And honestly, I am using our round muffin mix pan. And this amount will fill 2 of these, by the way. I'm just going to pop that in. I'm gonna do it about halfway full and pop it in the microwave. I'm gonna show you our amazing citrus press. If you haven't seen this before, I feel like I say this for everything, but it is another one of my favorite tools. And I take it everywhere with me. I take it camping. I take it if I'm going to a friend's house, making cocktails, because it just makes squeezing your limes so much easier. So limes go in the green part, lemons go in the yellow part. You go cut side down and watch how much juice comes out. You can see it against my black shirt, I think. And this is with one hand. All right, let me give it another squeeze. Okay, look at that. All of that juice just from that tiny little lime. I'm gonna do the other one. Look at that, isn't that amazing? Love this thing. All right, I'm gonna pop that in my pad thai. And that is done. Doesn't that look amazing? My muffins are done. Look at that, 3 minutes. Now, the trick to silicone cookware baking is you don't wanna pop it out too soon because that's how it sticks. You wanna give it a minute, let it cool, but I do wanna see if I can just show you. Like, look, you can see I didn't oil that. Look how that pops out of there, guys. I hope that you can see how easy cooking is with Epicure. All of the tools are there for you. Everything makes it so easy. If you're interested in the 3 weeks of dinner meal collection that I talked about, it is $53.50 Canadian and $48.50 US. You get 15 meal packs. It's good for 3 weeks, Monday to Friday dinners. And of course, I would add a steamer to this. Reach out, book your own cooking class with me. Have a great night, everybody.
For more on the Epicure products, to book a cooking class, or to join me in this amazing business opportunity, reach out to me on social at EpiHealthyCure or check out tracyvandervalk.epicure.com. Thanks for watching.